coming in. The Bharat Bhushan Tiwari encounter case. We are now learning that Supreme Court is set to hear the case today. A bench comprising Justice M.M. Sundaresh and Sheel Nagu will hear the matter. Remember, Supreme Court lawyer Vishal Tiwari filed a petition in the Supreme Court seeking a CBI investigation. Sambha Sharma joins us on the broadcast to give us more on this. Sambha, when exactly is this hearing expected to take place?
Well, the hearing is expected to take place today in the Supreme Court before the two judge, a bench in the Bharat Bhushan encounter case. And it is shortly, it is up to the top court of the country when they are going to hear the case, but it is scheduled for hearing today. Remember, this particular petition was filed earlier by advocate Vishal Tiwari, and the contention in this petition, what the petition talks about, the petition first demands a Central Bureau of Investigation CBI probe into the alleged encounter, and two, there should be a notice issued to the Bihar police, and Bihar police should update as to, Bihar police to give a written submission as to why this encounter took place, allegedly this particular encounter. This is what the Vishal Tiwari's petition says, and it is, a matter is in the Supreme Court. Earlier, when the matter was mentioned in the Supreme Court, urgent mentioning was made earlier. Then the Supreme Court refused to give an urgent hearing to this. But now today, the matter is listed before the Supreme Court. It is to be seen what the top court says next. Because remember, if we talk about the details of this particular petition by advocate Vishal Tiwari, who filed this petition in the Supreme Court, the petition talks about not just CBI inquiry, but also calls it an extrajudicial killing, and says that it's completely illegal, and rule of law must prevail instead of these kinds of extrajudicial killings, is what the petition says. And but when the urgent mentioning was made before the Supreme Court earlier last week, Supreme Court refused for an urgent hearing. But now today, the matter is listed before the two-judge bench of Justice M.M. Sundaresh and Justice Sheel Nagu. It is to be seen what that top court says next. If the Supreme Court issues notice to the Bihar police will have to give a written reply before the Supreme Court as to why this alleged encounter happened, and what were the circumstances, because as per the petition, the circumstances were not very real, as in he was surrendering, is what the petition is contending, that Bharat Bhushan was surrendering his weapon and he was ready to surrender before the police. And also, there is no charge sheet against this particular person, the 27-year-old person, and no criminal record as such, is what the petition is contending. And now up to the Supreme Court whether a notice issued or not, or whether the Supreme Court hears it or rejects it, and it will be clear probably today, in some time from now, when the matter will come before the Supreme Court.
All right, Samal, thank you for sharing all the details with us. So we're going to leave it there and shift our focus to some more breaking news coming in.